To make is a box with a lid like this. Make each part separately, and then when you're finished they'll fit together perfectly like that. Nice for a little gift or a little message, something like that. So obviously for the bottom to fit into the top it needs to be slightly smaller, so it will fit. So I've chosen these two papers, which you could use either way. You could have them plain on the outside and patterned on the inside. I'm going to show you this way today because it's easier to see. And I've cut 5mm off two sides of this square. So it's 1/2 centimetre off two of the sides, and that reduces it by just enough so the boxes fit together nicely when you're finished. You can guess. You want a little strip about that wide cut off each side. I'll put these to one side. So this one's the base, this one's the lid. Doesn't matter which one you start with. So you've got your pattern, you can follow the steps. I'll show you how to do that here as well. So you start by folding it in half. The more accurate you are with each step, the crisper and more professional the finished result will be. So I'm folding it on a flat surface, not in mid-air. That makes it easier to get everything lined up. And I'm also smoothing down each crease with a nail. If you haven't got very good fingernails or you don't want to do that, you could use a teaspoon or a wooden spoon or anything to hand, just to make a nice sharp crease. You see, if you've got that there, it will make folding the box much easier at the end. Once you've folded it into 4, and the outside of your box is the one that's face down if you want to choose which is inside, and then you're going to fold each corner to the middle, again a nice sharp crease. You can see, even if you're being really careful, there's a little gap there. Just aim for as accurate as possible. Okay, once I've done that, and we're going to fold one side to that point in the middle where all the corners meet, and crease it sharply along, turn it round, do the same on the other side so they're matching. So you've got the two pieces there flapping in, and we're going to open that out, and these will happen to do that. So make sure that's all back flat again, how it was when you started at step 2. And we'll fold in the other side, so you might need to keep those triangles down a little bit again, up to the middle line. Hold it like that. Sometimes you have to be just a little bit sort of gentle with paper, so if you just try and fold that straight up, it might fight back a little bit, so you just do it very slowly. The warmth of your hands sometimes is really helpful. It softens the paper and makes it work a bit better. So once we get to this point, I'm going to open out these parts, and we're going to fold up the sides. Doesn't matter which way round you do it, all 4 corners are the same. Crease those in, and this is going to form the sides of the box. You can see there, and turn it so you can see all the angles. And you do it this way, this is the way I tend to do these. And then this is the bit that is a little bit tricky. Once you've got the knack, it's fine. So what we need to do is push the sides in like this. I'm going to form triangles there. So I'll show you that all the way around so you can make yours look the same. So you're pushing those two creases in there to make triangles, and it folds down right on top of that. And that makes the bottom of the box. I'll just hold it down there so you can see better. I'll repeat this on the other side. You push those two pieces in. Angle it that way so you can see. Pushing them in. Everything's all pre-creased because of the way you folded it. So it's just a case of you getting those two lines and pushing them in together, and it forms the side of the box. Hold it down over the edge, and they will tend to spring up a little bit until it's settled. You can just reform the corners a little bit, and that's box number one. You can just make one, you could make several and put peanuts in or sweets or something like that. Would look lovely on the table. I'm going to show you the folds again on another one, just in case it's easier to see with this pattern. So that's where we got up to. Put our corners into the middle, stood up the sides like that. So we've got two sides of the box ready. And then we're going to push those triangles in. I'm going to push that flap right down straight on top. Chuck it in. So you can see I haven't been quite as accurate with this one, and I've got a little wobbly bit, which isn't so good. Straighten your corners. The only problem with a dodgy corner like that is when you come to add a lid or a base to that one, it might not fit as well. That's not very perfect, that one. I'm going to just quickly fold this one just to give you another run through of all the folds, and then we'll see if they fit together. Here we'll have the two parts. Put put them together. A bit of a squeeze. If you get stuck, you can just tuck them in slightly. And there we are. If you wanted to, you could stick a tiny little piece of paper here to make it easier to get the lid off the box when you want to open it. And there's our box and lid.